Commissioner General of Prisons, the Commandant General of the National Youth Service, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me an honor to stand before you today at this momentous occasion, which is the official launch of the strategic framework for the National Police Service, Kenya Prison Service, and the National Youth Service. Your Excellency, today we embark on an important chapter in the transformation of our security and youth service sectors with the full support and leadership of Your Excellency. Allow me to begin by expressing my gratitude to you, Your Excellency, for your steadfast commitment to improving the terms and conditions and the overall well-being of those who dedicate their lives to serving our great nation. Your Excellency, your visionary leadership has been instrumental in the formation of the National Task Force on the improvement of the terms and conditions of service for the National Police Service, Kenya Prison Service, and the National Youth Service, which was appointed by yourself, Your Excellency, on the 21st of December 2022, barely 3 months into office. The task force has brought about crucial reforms that will not only improve the lives of our service personnel, but also strengthen the institutions that uphold the safety, security, and the development of our nation. Your Excellency, one of the most profound aspects of this task force was your decision to include the National Youth Service as part of the reform process. And Your Excellency, I may mention it here that I do know for a fact you are extremely passionate about the functions undertaken by the National Youth Service. That decision underscored your unwavering commitment to empowering the youth of Kenya and recognizing their central role in the country's future. The National Youth Service plays a pivotal role in national development, instilling a sense of patriotism, discipline, and service in our youth. Through this task force, Your Excellency, we've set the stage to not only improve the working conditions of the NYS officers, but also ensure that the service continues to thrive as a training ground for the future leaders of this nation. On behalf of this entire NYS community, Your Excellency, I extend our deepest gratitude for your continued belief in the potential of Kenya's youth. The National Task Force embarked on a thorough review of the existing challenges within the National Police Service, Kenya Prison Service, and the National Youth Service. The task force put forward 117 recommendations aimed at transforming these institutions and enhancing the welfare of the officers. The recommendations were categorized into 3 key areas, being 65 recommendations for immediate or administrative action, 25 recommendations that require changes in law or policy to facilitate their implementation, and 27 recommendations that require funding for their successful execution. I'm pleased to report that tremendous progress has been made in the implementation of these recommendations. That 4 policies have been developed that will guide the reform process, addressing various aspects such as training, welfare, working conditions, and operational effectiveness. These policies include a solid foundation for the continued transformation of the National Youth Service. Your Excellency, I am proud to announce that 95% of the implementation process is already underway, which is a significant achievement within the short period since the report was released. Among the most notable achievements is the implementation of Phase 1 of salary improvements for the National Service officers and all the others. This phase has brought immediate relief and improvements in the livelihoods of the National Service personnel, reflecting our commitment to recognizing their invaluable contribution to the nation. However, there remain 3 critical allowances, which I am informed, Your Excellency, include the service allowance, instructors' allowances, high-risk allowance for officers stationed in high-risk areas such as Garissa, Balambala, Witu, and Hindi Field Unit, which borders the Boni Forest. These officers operate in highly challenging environments and it is only fair that their risks and dedication are appropriately compensated. We are optimistic that the necessary budgetary allocations will be made to address these allowances, ensuring that these officers are rewarded for their service in protecting the nation's most vulnerable regions. With these reforms in place, Your Excellency, we will witness an even greater impact from the National Service in areas such as public works, environmental conservation, and the national security support. As we move forward, Your Excellency, the Ministry of Public Service and Human Capital Development remains fully committed to ensuring the successful implementation of the task force's recommendations. We will continue to collaborate with all stakeholders involved, working tirelessly to secure the necessary funding, legislative adjustments, and policy support required to complete the transformation of these critical institutions. In conclusion, Your Excellency, I wish to thank you for presiding over this important occasion and for your ongoing leadership in shaping the future of our security and youth service sectors. The task force's recommendations, combined with the policies already in place, will drive continued improvements across the National Police Service, Kenya Prison Service, and the National Youth Service, ensuring that our officers and youth are well prepared and well supported in their duties. I thank you, Excellency, and at this moment, Your Excellency, allow me to invite my brother and my colleague, the Cabinet Secretary for Interior and National Coordination of National Administration, the Honorable Professor Kithure Kindiki. Thank you.